This morning, a customer had me go get a Toro push mower. Now, this mower does have electric start, but it's currently not working either because the dogs chewed on it. And the dogs also chewed on the pull cord. So she would like me to see if I can't get both of those working again. So let's get to it. First thing I got to do is I got to get this bad girl into the shop. Now that we've got this thing into the shop, I'm going to pull off this top cover and we're going to take off that coil and see if we need to put the new rope in or if the old one's salvageable. Now that I've got that cover off, now we're going to take off these right here, which should be an 8mm bolt. And remember, kids, always use a bolt tray. That way you don't lose bolts. And we're going to take this off, pull this out, and put the new rope in it. So, yeah. So now that we've got this cover off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little pin right here, pull that out, slide this up, and we'll go from there. When I'm pulling these out, you always want to be careful because this coil is wound up in there, and if you're lucky enough, it'll stay on there. Now, when you do break a pull cord, never throw away the handle because most of the aftermarket cords actually don't come with a handle, and what you got to do is you stick a flathead screwdriver in right there and you pull that knot out and cut it. And then you can reuse your handle. So don't ever throw these away. Now, another trick that I know can be a pain with these is how this is all bounded and mushy right there. What you can do is take a torch and burn this tip and it'll slide into that hole easier. Got my cord wound up, got my rope and everything done, so now we're going to get the hardware back in and get the pen back on there. Alright, so I got the hardware in, got the pen and everything, got it set to the distance I want it to return at. Now we got to get the screws in here, get this all done, and then we got to try and get the electric start to work, so let's get to that. Alright, so got this all tight and everything. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to splice all new wiring in right there because I bet it's shorting out, and then we're going to cover it up and see if that fixes it. The pull cord all redone, got that completely tightened up. I spliced new wire into the wiring. We're going to see if that fixes it. Since the dog bit it, I think maybe it was just shorting itself out. I checked the fuse and it's not blown. So let's see if it'll start with the pull cord. Started fine with the pull cord. How about electric start? Started with electric start. Let's go. Give the customer a call and tell them it's ready.